everybody, to another edition of the High School Blitz, brought to you by the Austin American-Statesman. I'm joined always by Thomas T.J. Jones. Thomas, it was a wild and woolly Friday night last night.
A lot of crazy games.
Week. And let's start from the beginning, where we always do. Yeah. Who would you give your game ball to this week? I'm
going down to Hays County and Wimberley, and JoJo Weeks, the quarterback, threw for 336 yards and 6 touchdowns in a 49-35 win over Geronimo Navarro. Navarro is their nemesis. They've beaten Wimberley 5 consecutive years before this year. But now Wimberley is really in position to win the District 13 4A Division II title. It'll be their first district championship in 5 years, and JoJo's a big reason why.
I'm going to go the opposite side of Central Texas, and I'm going to go with Cam Thomas, the great wide receiver from Westwood. The numbers are just eye-popping. 15 catches, 249 yards, 4 touchdowns in a big win over Round Rock, and to top it off, he had an 82-yard kickoff return. So that Louisiana transplant in Westwood is paying dividends for Anthony Wood.
Yeah, that was some shootout. Now, these two schools, Westwood and Round Rock, have been playing football for 37 straight years. All right? Check out these numbers. These are all series records. First of all, Thomas's 249 yards receiving is his record. Will Jennings, the quarterback for Westwood, tied a record with 5 touchdown passes. Round Rock quarterback Ryan O'Keefe ran for 358 yards, which is a school record and a series record. By the way, he broke the record held by Monroe Daniels set in 1969, 342 yards rushing against Fairfield.
Those are pretty impressive numbers.
They are.
Let me ask you, we always talk about things that we learn every week.
Yeah.
Anything you learned in particular in this past Friday?
You know, we're really seeing the playoff shape, really take form. Austin High's big win over LBJ is going to give Austin High the top Division I seed in 25-5A. And it means LBJ is going to play Dripping Springs in the first round. How's that?
That's a tough game.
And down there in District 25-6A, because Hays beat Vista Ridge, Hays is more than likely going to make the playoffs in Division I. What that means, Westlake gets moved down to Division II. There will be no rematch of Westlake and Lake Travis this year in the playoffs.
Well, there you go. What did I learn? I knew all along that Liberty Hill and Burnett have a great rivalry going, but I didn't know it was as intense as it was until I was sitting in the press box at the Burnett High School press box, and the score was out of hand already, 49-7, early fourth quarter, and I made the comment in the press box that said, well, I would expect maybe that Liberty Hill would call off the dogs, put in some new players, and they all looked at me like I was crazy. They said, no, they want to punish us, meaning they wanted to punish Burnett.
Yeah.
And I said, what are you talking about? You're already winning 49-7. They repeated, they want to punish us. And if the roles were reversed, the same score, the opposite side, we would want to punish them. So sportsmanship out the window. It's just rivalry, and if we can kill them by 100, they will.
Look, to be fair, Coach Jeff Walker at Liberty Hill, even when he was at Florence, that's slot T offense he runs, it goes 80 miles an hour, and I don't think he knows how to lift that left foot off the gas pedal.
No. Interesting, they scored 2 touchdowns in all 4 quarters.
Wow.
There you go, consistency. And they played their starters the entire game. Last but not least, who would you consider, TJ, the best defense in Central Texas?
Maybe I still have Westlake's win over Lake Travis in mind. I think the Westlake defense, they're giving up about 15 points a game. They held Lake Travis to 14. I think they're the best defense in the area. There's a reason Westlake's undefeated. Their offense is good, but that defense has given up more than 30 points just once. David Neal on the line, Braden Cassidy on the line, a little middle linebacker named Jake Ellinger, whose brother plays like a linebacker.
I've heard the name before.
And these guys are playing lights out.
I'm going to go with Cedar Park. Cedar Park, that's not exactly going out on a limb. They only give up 13 points a game, but more importantly, with their quarterback Max Sexton out for the year with a broken leg, they're really going to have to step it up on defense if they're going to do anything in the playoffs. Like I said, 13 points per game, the Black Rain defense.
Black Rain.
When they've won state, they've done it with defense, and they're going to have to pick it up on defense again. Well, that'll do us all for this edition of the High School Blitz. Thank you for Thomas T.J. Jones for always being here. And we'll be back later this week with our predictions for upcoming games. But until then, we hope your favorite team wins.